Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. So we got a lot of men today paying for dating coaches, needing help to talk to women, wasting money on dating coaches. Like I said before in previous videos, man, if you don't got it in you, you just don't have it. Again, why are you wasting money on a dating coach to give you the confidence and skills to talk to women who are ran through? Majority of women today have a high ass body count. None of these women are virgins today. Why are you wasting your time paying for a dating coach? We're going to go over this video. This video popped up on my algorithm, and I seen this guy in my comments. He watches my shit too. I seen you in my comments. This guy goes by Ashley himself, and his video popped up. It said, why I'm not giving up on relationships as a 43-year-old man. 43 years old, and he's not giving up on relationships. Like I've said, and like Coach Greg Adams have said too, shout out to Coach Greg Adams of the Free Agent Lifestyle. If you're over the age of 30 and you are looking for a serious relationship, you lost. You're delusional, you're in fucking denial. If you're over the age of 30, you're trying to settle down with a woman post-wall who's already been dick down. She's been ran through. She got a high body count. She's damaged. She's got all these fucking problems. Majority of women today are not healed from past relationships. So you want to be the cleanup man for a post-wall woman over fucking 30. It's better to live the free agent lifestyle and focus on you. Why do you want to get into a relationship? Why do you want to settle down? Risk everything. These women are not going to love you unconditionally. They're going to only love you for what you can provide. And you're here to provide for a woman who's ran through, who's gave her best years to the ex. Because this happens all the time. You guys get with these post-wall women, and then y'all be getting married like dumbasses, and y'all have a dead fucking bedroom. Then you be on Reddit writing like a bitch. I cry every night because my woman doesn't fuck me, and I just don't know what to do. I'm paying all the bills. That provider shit is bullshit. That don't mean shit. You think just because you're providing for her and taking care of her, she's gonna want to fuck you? No, that don't mean shit. You're getting with a woman who doesn't have genuine burning desire for you because she sees you as a simp. This guy, Ashley himself, I'm not trying to bash this dude. I'm just going to go over his video. But he had 3 videos. He had one video talk about dating single moms. Cold approaching. That cold approaching shit does not work unless you are an attractive fucking dude. If you are not that type of nigga, if you are not that dude, these women will look at you like a goofball. They will reject you, play you, make fun of you, get out their camera to embarrass you. Stop this cold approaching bullshit. And when we go over this guy's videos, you're gonna see why paying for a dating coach is fucking useless. It's stupid. There's no point to pay for a fucking dating coach when you're acting like this. This is the result of paying for a fucking dating coach, doing stupid shit like this with women. Cold approaching. Why? It's not going to work if you're not attractive. These women are going to clown you. They're going to play you. They're going to look at you like a goofball. Don't do this shit. But this guy says that he's not going to give up on relationships. This is your life, bro. I've seen you in the comments before. I don't forget. I see all the comments. I remember everyone's profile picture, name. I have a good memory. And your goofy ass commented on one of my earlier videos from the beginning, saying some dumb shit, saying, "Oh, I think you put a comment in my video saying that you think I'm gay." Yeah, you don't remember that, but you've been commenting on every other fucking video. But you're 40-something years old paying for a fucking dating coach too. If you're 43 years old, you're paying for a dating coach, you got life fucked up. You probably just don't have it in you to get the type of woman you want. At 43 and you're paying for a dating coach? Come on, dude. Come on. But this is his video. We're about to go over it. A lot of people, I talked a little bit about this on my other channel, The Midnight Talks with Trey, because I was reading this guy's, I wasn't talking about his video per se. I was talking about this Reddit post, and this guy was 30-something years old, talking about he has a fear of being alone or some shit, right? And I was talking a little bit about that, and you guys brought up this guy's video. And it was in my algorithm, and I saw the title. I was like, okay, so I watched it. I was like, I got to react to this. I got to react to it, but it is what it is. Let's watch this video.
Let's say you've watched enough of my videos that you decided that you're finally going to take my advice and start approaching women that you see, during your work day.
Ashley, you got the Tony Stark glasses on. I don't know if you're part of the X-Men. I don't know if you want to be Cyclops or Iron Man, but I see you with the Tony Stark glasses on. I see you with the red shades. I see you. You part of the X-Men?
On your commute, in the park, at the gym, things like that. What do you say? What do you say when you approach a woman? This is something that I used to struggle with when I first got into approaching heavily about 6 months ago, and I've worked through this with my coach. I'm just going to basically tell you guys what my coach told me. The main thing that you want to say is start with something that makes the conversation relevant to the girl. This is noticing something about her look, her fashion, maybe the look on her face, maybe if she did something comical or interesting, in the few seconds before you walked up to her. Approach her and talk about that. You're going to instantly make the conversation relevant to the girl, and this is going to allow you to hook her interest way faster than anything else you could say. When I first got started in approaching, I would just make like it's called a situational opener. I remember one of my first approaches, and I talked about it on the channel about 6 months ago. I was in a Trader Joe's, and I just picked up a chocolate bar, and I was looking at this chocolate bar. A woman came around, and I said, "Hey, do you know anything about this?" And I kind of asked her a question about.
Brother, you picked up a chocolate bar, huh? And you asked her about the chocolate bar. Can you not read what's on the fucking package? You can't read what's on the wrapper of what's in the chocolate bar? But this is what your dating coach told you to do, huh? Just be in Trader Joe's looking for hoes. He said, today, listen, we're going to put you on a mission today. Yeah, coach, what do you need me to do? Go to Trader Joe's, look for hoes. Trader Joe's, hoes. And did this shit work? You picked up a chocolate bar and you just, hey, what kind of peanuts are in these? Like the salty ones or the red ones? Yeah, the peanuts. Y'all can do this shit if you y'all can do this shit if you want to, but this is why paying for dating coaches is the dumbest shit ever. Because I want to see the type of bitches you're getting. If you're over here as a fucking dating coach, coaching people, I want to see the type of bitches you're getting. If you ain't getting nothing but 10s, don't be a fucking dating coach. Because you got a lot of dating coaches out here who are secretly dating single moms, living in their fucking basement making videos. So, okay.
Like this fair trade dark chocolate bar that I had in my hand. We had this whole conversation about the chocolate bar, and the woman was very friendly. She was open to me. She was interested in me, and I could tell that she was kind of had this quizzical look on her face of like, well, where is this going? And at the time, I didn't really know how to transition from talking about the candy bar to like asking her name and her phone number and things like that. So what happened is I finished having this conversation as my coach Todd V would call the half-hour conversation.
I never heard of this dating coach. Let me know in the comment section if you heard of this dating coach that he just put out. But this dating coach is sending you to Trader Joe's to look for hoes. So
nowhere. So it was like maybe an 8 or 10 minute conversation about chocolate bars. She's like, oh no, you don't want that one. It's going to be too bitter. Pick up this one, get this one. And if I remember, I'll link the video down below that I talked about that approach. But I had no idea. So in the middle of the conversation, I could tell that she was wondering why I was talking to her about this candy bar. And I was like, I want to ask her name and I want to get her phone number and I'd like to see her again. But I had no idea how to make the approach about her. So to avoid doing that,
you guys, if you want to do this shit, just have a normal fucking conversation. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. You don't gotta do all these extra tricks to get a bitch's attention. Just have a normal conversation with these women. These women ain't special. They fart shit just like you. You don't got to get nervous, be afraid. Just she had a gangbang last week. You don't know that she just got done fucking before she went to Trader Joe's. She's getting Pookie and Ray Ray something to eat. She just came to Trader Joe's. She got 2 niggas at her house. They on break. They just been fun fucking throughout the whole day. Because that's what they do on Sunday before the work week starts. They get their fuck on Sunday. She over here, she's at Trader Joe's right now to get 2 niggas something to eat. Because they about to go round 2 and 3 when she gets back. Have a normal conversation with these women. You don't got to do any extra shit. This is common sense. Like, do this. You could do this shit if you want to, but let me know how it works in the field when you're doing this shit. Please let me know.
Start off making the approach about the woman. What is she wearing? You know, what does her look tell you? You could say something like, "Hey, you look really sophisticated, but I can also tell you're a little ratchet." This is called
Does that shit work? Hey, you're sophisticated, but you're a little ratchet. This is what your dating coach told you to say, Ashley? Ashley, is this what he told you to say this shit? See, all you got to do, you got to say one word. You got to say one thing to a woman. One thing. One thing. But guys who don't hold the line, they ain't on this shit. Guess what that one thing you got to say? Right now, right in the comments. Y'all know, what's that one thing you got to say to these women? Arch that back. If she ain't ATB, you don't need her. You trying to talk about chocolate bars, and you arch that back. You are sophisticated, but I can tell you're ratchet. This shit does not work, but okay.
Todd V calls this a push-pull opener or a push-pull. Like you're giving her kind of a compliment, saying that she's sophisticated or she looks very intelligent. And then also you're kind of giving her a little bit of a neg, which is kind of be a dirty word, but a little bit of not such a compliment when you say, yeah, but I could tell you're a little bit ratchet as well. And you want to kind of be careful what words you use. Don't want to call women trashy or insult them, but sort of be teasing and playful. Just so you guys know, I've been working with a coach on Todd V's team for the last couple months in his mentorship program. So everything I'm really sharing in this video is things that I've learned from watching Todd V's video.
And you think you're learning a lot. Like, there's a pimp out there, right? He's got hoes that he's got hoes, right? This is the type of guy they send their hoes to. Because guys like this, they're kind of naive. At 40 fucking 3, you're at 40 fucking 3. These make the best clients for hoes. They do. They do. Brother, this shit does not work at all. But if y'all want to do this, try it. Let me just try it. If y'all want to do this shit this week, take your goofy asses to Trader Joe's, pick up a chocolate bar. Just try that. And let me know how it works in the comments, all right? Let me know if it works.
And working with my coach, James, who I've learned a lot from. So none of this is my proprietary information. I am not telling you that women that have kids are bad people. I've never said that. In fact, ironically, women that have kids are often some of the best women. The best women.
Ashley, you lost me. You lost me. Women with kids are the best. Bruh. No, this bitch fucks for fun. She's a fun fucker. She fucks for fun. You think these are the best women? Bro. Hell no. She let Pookie, Ray Ray, Ricky Tan, Jesus, Bumlacop Bubba bust all inside her. She a nut collector. That's all. She's a nut collector. That's all she collects. You know how Thanos was connecting the Infinity Stones? She connects nuts. She connected nut from Ricky Tan, Jesus, Georgie, Brad, Todd, all these other dudes. She got multiple baby daddies. That does not mean she's a great woman. That means she's reckless with her womb. She is not no high value woman to have all these fucking baby daddies. She got a whole goddamn football team at her house. This is not a good woman. And any guys out there who are advising you guys to be pursuing single moms, you don't have to do that. In 2026, if you're still chasing single moms, you got life fucked up, bro. You can travel. You can date so many other women who do not have kids. This ain't the fucking 90s anymore. The 80s, 70s, when if you meet a chick and she had kids, that's what they did back in the day. You don't got to do this shit in 2026. I don't know why you guys will even be doing that now. It makes no sense. You over here, you're going to play another man's saved game? You like paying full price for used cars, I see. We do not pay full price for used cars. Let that man finish his game. You over here trying to play some dude's saved game. Let him finish that game. Don't play it.
That's why she's got the kid. That's why the guy gave her the kid, because he was messing with her and he thought, damn, this is a good woman. I gotta.
No, this nigga did not pull out. Darnell, pull out. This nigga did not pull out. Nigga come too quick. His pull-out game is weak. Darnell, pull out. No, this nigga busted in her. She was not on fucking birth control. This nigga, he couldn't afford to get her plan B, and she got pregnant. They had a oops baby. This nigga know he come too quick. He did not say, oh shit, she a dime. I want to get her pregnant like a dumbass. No. This nigga did not pull out. That's why they got a kid. This nigga did not pull out. You got some niggas who will be fucking the chick and say, fuck it, I'm just gonna risk it. If she's beautiful, fuck it. Well, I'll figure it out. But Darnell, you don't got no job. It's okay, I'll figure something out. Just stay right. No, this nigga did not pull out. He did not see her and be like, damn, this is a 10. I want to get her pregnant. No. Most men don't do that stupid shit. Yeah, some niggas do if they need a place to stay, but those are low-level dudes.
Sure, I could always have access to her. And the easiest way to do that, the most effective way to do that, is to give her a baby. So now for the rest of that kid's life, you can always...
This seems like I'm trapping this bitch. I'm a dumbass. I'm a trapper. Get her pregnant so I got a place to stay and some used up coochie. No, this is loser shit that some guys do. I'm a loser, so let me get her dumb ass pregnant because I ain't got shit to do. This is why I tell y'all, stop paying for these fucking dating coaches.
Please touch that woman when you need her. You can always get in contact with that woman. Why I haven't given up on dating as a...
So this is the video that popped up. I wanted to show you those two clips so you can get a better understanding of who he is as a person. But, yeah.
Single 43-year-old man. I've touched on this topic before, but I've never made a whole video about it. Basically, my number one point that I'm going to make is that you cannot just walk away from your natural human desire to be with women, not just physically.
Okay, it's not about walking away. It's like some guys are just burnt out. They've been through divorce, bad relationships. They're not trying to repeat that same shit over and over again. Most guys do not want to get used. You want men to settle so fucking bad. Just because you're open to settling with single moms and other fucking women and shit doesn't mean that these other men have to follow suit and do that dumb shit. A lot of guys who are stacking their money, having fun, traveling, living the free agent lifestyle, they're not trying to be settling down with some woman who's going to waste their fucking time. Most of these women are for self. They're not looking for love. They're looking for help. And men are waking up. But I don't know, man, you're 43. I don't know if you're lonely because you watch my videos. I see you in the comment section all the time. It's like, you really want a serious relationship? Relationships are done. All relationships end. All marriages end. This generation is cooked, man.
But also physically, right? You also want affection. You want emotional connection. You want to come home from work and tell somebody about your day. Make dinner together,
Men don't need to do that. Go to the gym. Like, so many men come home to peace. I come home to my place every day to peace. I'm by myself. I love being alone. I'm okay being alone. Like, there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. There's nothing
Sleep
wrong
on the
with that.
couch, hold hands, and walk through the park. Even if these things sound cheesy, you're like, oh, that sounds cheesy. You want that. If you are a person who tries to lie to yourself and tell yourself, oh, I'm walking away from women. If you go to the gym or the park and you see a couple, working out together or laughing and picking frozen fruit in the grocery store aisle, there's a part of you that's like, oh, dang, I wish I had that.
Most men are not doing this, Ashley. Most men do not think like this. Come on now, bro. Oh, man, look at them. They're holding fruits. I wish I had that. Not knowing that they're not even fucking. They may look happy, but you don't know that she's fucking some dude on the side. You don't know that they have a dead bedroom. You don't know that that couple's drowning in debt. You don't know that she don't even suck his pee-pee. You got people thinking that people have the perfect relationships and they don't. Yeah, ask her how she really feels. I bet she can't stand this dude. Like, don't be weak, guys. There's nothing wrong with being alone. And this is the result of paying for a fucking dating coach. Because they'll fill your mind with dumb shit because they're getting paid.
Because that's baked into you. It's as deep as your desire for food, water, and oxygen. You cannot turn off your desire for women no matter what you do. You'll just...
These guys still have it. Yeah, they're fucking them and moving on to the next. But there's nothing wrong with guys not wanting to settle down. You're here trying to, I don't know, man. Did the feminists hire you to make this video? Let me know if you're getting paid, if the feminist women are paying you. But most men are okay with being alone. They're not desperate to get into a fucking relationship. They're not. The red pill, they woke up, even if they don't claim that they're red pill, most guys they woke up. They're not wasting their time again and repeating those same fucking mistakes. We all know that majority of women today bring no value to a man's fucking life. It's just an added bill. That's all. If you take sex off the table, if a woman came up to your goofy ass and say, listen, I got a condition, I can't fuck. Do you still want her around you? Probably not. If you take sex off the table, most of these women don't bring shit. Most guys are happy being by themselves, bro.
It through number one, parasocial relationships with like YouTubers, podcasters, Twitch streamers, stuff like that. So you'll be constantly commenting on their posts and their live streams all the time. Like you'll seek community and connection through that, and also through dirty pictures on the internet. So you cannot turn that off. You'll just figure out a way to subvert it when you could just honestly just say, hey, women are a natural challenge to men. That's something that Dan Bacon says that I really appreciate. Women and relationships, period, are a natural challenge to human beings. It's to make you better. It's to make you more patient. It's to help you grow. And then occasionally when it works out the way that you wanted it to, you get what you want. I said in some of my other videos, every time you interact with a woman, no matter how it ends up, you either get what you wanted, the outcome that you wanted, or you learn a lesson that's going to help you get every other woman for the rest of your life. So every time you make a mistake or fumble a girl, it can be sad in the moment. Just realize, number one, a lot of women come back. They'll come back around in a few months. They'll text you or hit you up. Maybe you bump into them somewhere.
And why would you want to deal with this bitch if she comes back later on after she's got all this dick residue? She's only hitting you up when she's fucking bored. All her options have dried up. So why would you want this bitch when she comes back to you after getting fucked by all these random dudes? I don't deal with bitches like this. You're going to come back after, what? Are you fucking retarded? We ain't talked in months. Hey, I just want to check up. Yeah, check on these nuts. Don't be allowing these women to come back into your life when they left. Most people are only meant to be in your life for a season, not a lifetime. Stop doing this back and forth with these hoes.
So it almost is never your last chance with that one woman. And then you learn something that you can use for all the rest of the women for the rest of your life, the time that you're on this planet. Number two, I tried turning away from women and, going my own way. Dude, I was so lonely. It was the most lonely, isolated, depressed time of.
So you were depressed because you had no bitches. You're trying to go your own way. Were you at least traveling? I feel like if you were traveling, doing solo trips, if you were traveling, making trips, seeing the world, I don't think you would have been depressed, bro. A man you need to be comfortable being by yourself. A woman's not going to ever complete your life. She's not. If you can't be happy alone and you need a woman to make you happy, you need to rely on a woman to bring happiness into your life. No, you got it backwards, man. And that's why a lot of guys end up like this way of thinking is going to always make you get into relationships where you like her more than she likes you. And you're always going to be in a weak, powerless position because she knows you're sprung. She knows you're weak. Just because she's bouncing that pussy on you, you're giving her full control over your damn emotions. So you were depressed because you had no bitches. You were depressed because you were going your own way. You should have been traveling, working towards some goals, man. But you were depressed because you were going your own way. Most men need to go on monk mode. A lot of men need to go through MGTOW for a bit so they can grow and elevate. You can't get shit done when you're prioritizing a relationship. You're putting a woman on a pedestal when you need to build on your own and work on yourself. Like,
my entire life. If you tell first of all, you're shutting off a basic biological need. Number two, just being lonely kind of makes you, the more time you spend by yourself, the more unlikable you become in a lot of ways because you stop.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. So the more you're alone into yourself, you're unlikable. Ashley, come on, bro. You believe this shit? I can tell you don't hold the line. I see you comment on my videos all the time. I can tell your ass don't be holding the line. This is your thinking because you don't hold the line. You think a woman's going to complete? I'm looking dead at your goofy ass. I'm looking at your goofy ass right now, Ashley. A woman is never going to complete you. You're going to be taken advantage of if you get into a relationship. If your goofy ass gets into a relationship this year, I guarantee you will be taken advantage of. But you probably don't care. I got some pussy at home, and yeah, I don't give a fuck if she's ran through too. That's your way of thinking. I don't give a if she's ran through, it's fine. You want to move in with me? That's your ass. You want to move in with me? Yeah, you don't got to work. I'll pay for everything. Ashley, you can't be thinking like this, bro. At 43. The fact that I'm 33 years old and I got more sense than you when it comes to just this dating shit, bro. You can't be thinking like this because you get taken advantage of in the dating market. Women would see you as a trick. This nigga's so desperate for a relationship. I got him. Come on, brother. This ain't it. This ain't it.
Practicing the skill of being flexible, being relatable, giving, concessions to people, being patient with people, and you get rough around the edges socially, and it just makes you weird. You guys that try to go into this monk mode.
Do y'all believe this shit? Please let me know in the comments right now. Do y'all believe this shit? It's gonna make who gives a fuck what people think? If you're over the age of 30, you still care about what other people think, nigga? Fuck that. You live your life for you. You don't live your life for other people.
Rabbit hole, and you're not talking to women, you're not doing this. When you come out of that, and you will inevitably at some point, you will realize, hey, I can't just live without women and live without romantic connection and live.
And that's gonna make you weak. You can't live your life without women. That's gonna make you a weak fucking man. And that's why all these guys are stuck in fucking child support court because they were never sexually disciplined. They got the wrong bitch pregnant because they were fucking weak. They could have controlled their urges. They could have vet these bitches properly. Don't believe this shit. Well, y'all got common sense already, but this ain't it, brother.
Without intimacy, when you come out of that, you're just making it worse for yourself. Stay out here. I have another video on my channel this titled "Monk Mode is Dangerous," and if I can remember, I'll link it down below.
Monk mode, and this is why you in this shit, Ashley, paying for a dating coach at 43 with your Tony Stark Cyclops glasses on. This is why you paying. Are you wearing these glasses on dates too? You got the Tony Stark Cyclops glasses. You were X-Men trying to date.
At some point. So that's number two. I tried it already. It made me miserable. I'm happier out here taking, my lumps and bruises, the good with the bad, with women and with relationships, than I was just sitting in my house, in my basement, reading Marcus Aurelius and doing push-ups and stuff like that. This is not a long-term strategy for happiness.
And bro, I don't mean to be hard on you. Because I see the comments, y'all be saying I'm too hard on guys sometimes. Bruh, I don't mean to be hard on you, Ashley. I'm just going over your video, man. But this way of thinking is not healthy, in my opinion, because you're always going to be in a weak position, putting a woman on a pedestal. There's nothing wrong with being alone, bro. There's nothing wrong with it. And I just don't think this is it.
You have a desire to have relationships with women. You're just probably frustrated. And look, it could be frustrating. It is frustrating, especially if you're using dating apps, because you really have no control over the dating app. Really, you're at a whim of their algorithm. But especially if you're using dating apps, it can be really frustrating. So I understand you're not wrong. I'm just saying your solution, which is like give up on dating, does not work. That's why so many of these channels drop a video every single day. Men have given up on dating. Men have walked away from dating. And if you go in the comments, it's the same people in the comments every single day telling their life story, talking about their negative experiences with women, because they are seeking connection. You're seeking connection, right? So you're going to get it from somewhere in the YouTube comments, in live streams and things like that. Or you'll get it from the natural source, which is like in real life, in-person connections with women and other human beings. And number 3. The number 3 point that I want to make is why I haven't given up on dating is because I like having relationships with women. Regardless of how you guys feel about it, listen, this is the best time in the history of the planet for dating and creating.
Okay, so Ashley, you said you're a single 43-year-old. So were you bullshitting? Because you wrote a comment on one of my videos. You said that you're dealing with a 20-something-year-old chick who does whatever you tell her to do. So are you single or not? Let me know. Because shit, if you got a 20-year-old doing what the fuck you telling her to do, you don't need to make videos like this. But hey, it's your channel. Were you capping? Let me know.
Relationships with women. Do you realize that every other time period, in order to sleep with women and be with women, you used to have to marry them. You used to have to marry them in front of your family, her family, God, and everybody. Promise to like build her a house, take care of her. There'll be all these kids involved. And I love kids, and I think marriage and family are good things. But now you get to have a wide open playing field of you can be with as many women as you want for as long as you want.
Yeah, but the playing field benefits women. Women have more access. Even ugly bitches got more access. Women have the upper hand on dating apps. Ugly bitch looking like fucking a Piggly Wiggly. She can get on the dating app, get flooded with messages and likes, and these niggas will take her, boost her ego because they're taking her ass out on dinner dates and shit. Women have the upper hand on the dating apps. It is what it is. Dating is monetized. And I advise you, Ashley, watch Coach Greg Adams of the Free Agent Lifestyle. Just watch him. You'll probably get more out of watching Coach Greg Adams than you are paying those 2 dating coaches. You got to coach and shit. Just watch Coach Greg Adams. Watch his shit.
Forever, and most people won't really even care. There might be some very traditional people in your family that'd be like, well, when are you going to grow up? When are you going to stop being a player? When are you going to settle down? Anymore, no, but probably very few people will even ask you that. They'll just say, yeah, he's just doing his own thing. You can have the dating life that kings and princes had in previous times just by going out, walking around and talking to girls, by learning how to go out and talk to girls. Or you can do some Instagram, or you can do some dating apps, or you can do some sugar daddy stuff. Whatever, you mix it up, however you want to do it. You can have a dating life that men in other generations would have dreamed about. It would have seemed impossible. If your grandpa is still around, if you could talk to your grandpa about what his dating life was like, it probably was he married his high school sweetheart, they settled down, they got a house, had some kids, and lived, they just lived the rest of their life, oftentimes happily ever after, a lot of times not. You can have anything but the dating life of like an auto worker in the 1950s. You could have anything but the dating life and the romantic life of a guy that worked at a transmission factory in Gary, Indiana in 1953. That guy married his high school sweetheart, settled down, and started a family by the time he was 20 or 21 years old, which there's a lot to be said for that. I see it as like a really good life path. But you can have almost everything but that. It means you can have polyamorous relationships. You can have a girlfriend on every continent like Caleb Jones or some of these guys. You can go overseas, get your passport, and go to these places and be with women that way. You have so many options, but guys sit here and cry because you're not going to get a high school sweetheart and 3.5 kids by the time you're 24 years old. Which, let's be honest, a lot of you guys don't even want that. You just want to cry and you just want to complain. So those are my 3 reasons why I haven't had dropped out of dating. as a guy who's single at 43. I like dating. I like being in relationships with women. I really love when I meet a woman, we're connecting, we're having fun together, we're spending time together. I'm able to like show her things and show her new experiences, help her. I like sitting on the couch talking. I like making dinner together. Obviously, I like intimacy. I like, affection, romantic moments. And it's worth it to me to learn how to meet women, learn how to retain women and keep women in my life and continue to do that and build on that rather than.
Well, since you like doing this goofy shit, your best bet is just to be a trick. And there's nothing wrong with that. Coach Greg Adams, he's talking about he's a sugar daddy. Your best bet, go on Seeking Arrangements, go on these sugar daddy sites and just be a sugar daddy to these bitches. I think that'll be your best option. Or, you say you don't, you trying to date and shit, but yeah, just be a trick. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to clown you for being a trick. You can just live in your truth. But you over here trying to say, I know all you guys want to be in relationships. No, the fuck men don't. Men are okay being single and fucking bitches, or they're okay just holding the line and no commitments. But I think your best bet is to probably go and Seeking Arrangements and be a trick to a chick. Because you like doing this goofy shit, cooking for a bitch and doing like boyfriend shit, But
just sit in my basement, sulking and complaining, typing angry YouTube comments about how ridiculous women are. Most women are cool. I learned that from approaching. Most women you go out and talk to are cool.
You talking about angry comments, but you left some goofy ass comments in my videos, bro. Come on now.
Even if they have a boyfriend, even if they might not be interested in you, they're still cool people and you can still have a good interaction. If your only interactions with women are from dating apps and from watching, like the Whatever podcast, that's going to taint your understanding of who women are as people. And it's really not an accurate picture. So go out and talk to women. I always say this, talk to women more than you talk about women. And in the podcast era, I will tell you, talk to women more than you listen to other people talk about women, because you're not getting the full picture. Go out and see for yourself. Plenty of women are cool, friendly, fun people, interesting, intelligent, well-traveled. They have ideas. They have good senses of humor. Women are good people, if it needed to be said. And then some of them suck. And if you get your heart involved, you can get effed over pretty bad, but just don't do that. All right, guys, thanks for watching my video. Let me know down in the comment box below why you haven't walked away from women. I'll see you in the next.
This is Ashley himself. He has a YouTube channel called Ashley Himself. Check out his videos. But brother, you gotta wake up, dog. Most men gotta wake up. Dating is monetized. You want to go above and beyond for a woman who's fucking random dudes. When women are not single, they're in a situationship. Women do not put all their eggs in one basket, even if they have a good dude. So y'all gotta wake up. And he got a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is called Ashley Himself. So check out his videos and yeah, bro. Yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.